Heather Du Plessis-allan Drive, weekdays from 4 on Newstalk ZB.
Look, as sorry as I feel for people who've been scammed out of cash, and I really do, I don't think that banks should be forced to refund them. There is quite a successful scam going on at the moment involving the text purporting to come from BNZ. And so quite a few scam victims have spoken to media in the last few days. There was the guy who was in Australia for work, got a text apparently from BNZ saying that his account had been frozen. He clicked it, entered his details, lost $35,000. There was the Queenstown woman who got an alert saying a device had been added to her BNZ account, clicked it, logged in with her bank passport, lost $42,000. There was the couple who sold their whangarei house a couple of months ago, saw a guy online claiming to be a broker for Citibank offering Yorkshire Building Society bonds paying 13.5% interest, and so wired him $330,000. Now, on the back of this, right, Consumer New Zealand is pushing for banks to refund the scam victims because banks have, quote, deep pockets, and most, if not all of these people, do not have deep pockets. But there are already laws around this. Banks do have to refund you if you didn't authorise the transaction. So maybe you lose your wallet, some guy pay-waves your credit card, you didn't realise that, you didn't authorise that, the bank will return that money. Presumably the same with someone hacking into your account through no fault of your own, you get a refund. But if you click a link, you insert your bank details, or you fall for some wild investment promise and send your money to a Nigerian prince, you did authorise that transaction, no refund. Now, I know the scammers are getting more and more sophisticated, but how many times do we have to be told? Do not click a link that's sent to you. If you are worried that the bank is actually trying to get hold of you, that it might be legit, close the email, close the text, open the bank's actual website, log in there instead. It is not complicated. If we start forcing banks to refund, for a very few people, I guarantee it will increase risky behaviour. 13,500% return on investment from the UK sound like it might be a little too good to be true. Today, maybe you think it's not worth taking the risk in case it's a scam. But if the bank has to refund that, then it makes it much less risky, doesn't it? Now, I think Consumer New Zealand has a point that banks should step up their security. For example, every transaction over X amount should generate a text asking you to confirm that you really want to send that money. If banks don't have that, they should. But forcing banks to refund is forcing them to pay for mistakes that they aren't making.
Heather Du Plessis-allan Drive, weekdays from 4 on Newstalk ZB.